This is going to be on YouTube,
I'll
yes.
send it to everybody.
Is that okay with you?
Knock yourself out.
Okay. Well, first of all, I guess for full disclosure, I should reveal to all the YouTube watchers that you didn't just start this class. We didn't just meet 11 weeks ago. We know each other for, I guess, about 20 years.
15 years.
Okay.
Give or take.
Well, your child is 15, so it must be more than 15.
More like 17.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And we know each other because you hired me to shoot your wedding 17 years ago.
And why were you shooting weddings? Because you didn't like the way wedding photographers did it, and you thought they gave you a bad name. And you wanted to prove that it could be better. So what did you tell me? He tells me he's going to come to my wedding, eat, drink, and take some pictures. And I said, how about you take some pictures and then you eat and drink?
And I said, no, I do it my way or
That's
no way.
That's exactly what you said. And the funny thing is, when I think back at a wedding, like I told you I wanted pictures of the tables, and then you disappeared. I had to come find you to take the picture of me and my bride, and me and my parents, and me and my in-laws. We did a few of those, and then that was it. Next thing I know, you turn around, here's 500 pictures I gotta look at.
Whether you liked it or not.
There you go. Knock yourself out.
And in fact, I think it was significantly more than 500.
It might have been. I don't know. It's been a long time since I looked at it.
All right, so let's just back up or go forward to 11 weeks ago.
Okay, so here's a little bit of a story. So I took a photography class in college. Why? Because in college I paid for 17 credits, but only took 15 credits worth of classes, 5 3-credit classes. And it really bothered me. I was paying for 2 credits and not getting any from it. So I decided to take an elective. I decided to take a photography class. Well, that was introduction to photography before digital, so we had to learn developing and printing. And if you didn't like the print, you went in and you put your hand over the enlarger, or whatever they call that gizmo, and you focused the light on the picture to try to bring the color out in different spots. And I did that, and I absolutely loved it. Then from there, I expanded on my camera, Canon A1 program, and I bought various lenses and filters, and over the years I played with all of that stuff. Then I got married, had kids, things got busy, digital cameras became popular, and I bought my little snap and shoot digital, never touched my Canon again. 2 years ago I said, you know what, I really want to start taking more pictures, I should dig out my Canon, my camera. I took it out, blew the dust off of it, the shutter wasn't working. It was like slow. I changed the battery, it was still slow. I decided I'm going to get it tuned up and I'm going to take some more pictures. Then from that point it took me like another year. I go get the camera done, get the camera corrected or fixed, and all of a sudden I get this email from Lawrence about his 3 classes that he's offering in the spring semester. I'm like, oh, I should really take a class. So the day the class was starting, I decided to call Lawrence, ask him which class to take. Lo and behold, 2 of them got canceled, so this was the only one I had to take, and here I am. So all of my pictures were done with film, which presented a little bit of a challenge because I had to get it developed and printed and reviewed, and so I could instantly see how I was doing. So I consistently went and shot 2-3 rolls of film, whatever I was doing, because out of all of those pictures, I hope to get a couple that were good, and here we are.
And I have to say, you've been the first film student I've had probably in 3 years.
That's funny.
And
I
it was
love it.
2013
I know,
using film.
I think it's great. And I went on eBay and I bought myself like 50 rolls of film. I got plenty of film. I got places to develop it. I'm all set.
Here we go. And you wound up with a series which essentially is New York, or I guess more accurately, your commute, am I right?
Yeah, more about your commute and how we get around based on like the subway system and the trains and the people and everything else. I was very drawn to the architecture in the subway, and I really like the fact that the subway is very dark, in which case the aperture had to stay open a long time, in which case the things that were moving were blurred. So the train, the people, so I have a few different shots of different images where the train is blurred, people are blurred, people are solid, the train, it's like different take on it. I really had a good time. So the funny part is, I remember when we started the class, and Lawrence said, okay, you have to think of a theme. If you think of the first day, it's not going to be what you're going to end up with. I didn't believe you. I was like, you know what he's talking about. So I had this idea in my head that never quite materialized because the pictures never looked the way I wanted them to. And I had to move away from that idea to another one. And then in the last couple of weeks, I had like 2 other ideas that I was working on, but I was really running out of time. So I went with this one. But I feel very inspired by this, and I have like a lot of other pictures I want to take. So I'm going to keep going. So the next show will be like 50 pictures.
Fabulous. You actually pulled it off. Oh, I see you even sold one.
I did, 2.
2, okay.
And actually one of the ones upstairs yeah, sold also. So not too bad.
Was that to friends, family?
Friends, people I work with. So.
Okay.
I don't think it was a sympathy buy, so I'm okay.
Well, the fact is that 99% of all work, generally, all artwork, is sold to friends, family,
Okay, that's
blah,
good
blah,
to
blah.
know.
Oddly enough, tonight we had significant quantity that was sold to complete strangers.
Yeah, I see so many artists, like there's red dots all over the place.
Yes, indeed. Very much so. All right, I'm going to take a look at the work. Anything last thing you want to say?
Nope, it's just that this was a tremendous experience, and it makes you look at things very differently.
That's
And
good.
thank you.
Thank you. Let's look at the work.